Hey VC, it's Jim. Time for Vinyl Tag, 2022 edition. This was a list from Rob Walker, and I'll just start going through them. I like the questions, so they're kind of fun. Favorite album purchased in 2021. This is not a 2021 release. This is actually from 1994. MC Solar, Pros Combat. There was a repressing of MC Solar's first 4 records last year, and I was very happy to get a hold of these. The originals are crazy expensive, and it's just really nice to see these records show up again and to be able to purchase them. So very, very happy about that. That's been on my want list for a long time. First person you saw live. This is a great one. So sometime in the mid-70s, I think I was about 9 years old, my mom took all of us, all of our family, to see Captain and Tennille. So yeah, that was my very first concert. I do remember that the lighting rig fell down onto some of the pianos and synthesizers before the show, and it was a complete mess. And so I think they had to postpone the concert for a little bit. But yeah, that was my first concert. Album by a duo. This actually is being combined with the 10th question, which is album with a price sticker on the jacket. And this is Chris and Cozy, Heartbeat from 1981, which has a price sticker on the back. $21.99. So this is a repress. I'm not sure, I think from 2014, somewhere around there. Next, album in the shrink. Sea Blight, Grass Stains and Novocaine from 2019. This is a great record, and I have another copy that's open. There's a long story with this. I'll probably do another video about it. I have a stack of records that Universal kept sending to me. So yeah, it's still in the shrink, along with a few others. 5, concept album. The Decemberists, Hazards of Love from 2009. Really enjoy this record. It's definitely a concept record. Whole big story behind it, almost like a musical. It's fun. Album you've not played yet. This is the latest Vault release from Third Man. This is White Stripes live at the Detroit Institute of Arts. This is from last year. The concert is from 2001, so 20 years ago. Whoop, sorry. All the included pieces falling out. Yeah. Okay. Artist you discovered in 2021. This was thanks to Terry Benz, VC member. This is Puma Blue, In Praise of Shadows from 2021. This is a really nice record. It's a great sound, kind of a little bit Cigarettes After Sex, a little bit James Blake, sort of. Really nice record. Okay. Live album. Idiot Prayer, Nick Cave Alone at Alexandra Palace. This is from 2020. This is great. It's just Nick Cave and a piano. Beautiful, beautiful record. Going back through a lot of the Bad Seeds catalog, and really nice record. There's also a video of that. Okay. Album from a different continent. This is Semper the Great, The Return from 2019. She's originally from Zambia, grew up in Botswana, and now lives in Australia. So there's 2 continents here. Great record, great R&B, soul, hip hop. Punk or new wave album, 1980, Dead Kennedys, Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables. This was one of my favorite early punk records that I got into. Box set, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, B-Sides and Rarities, parts 1 and 2. This is from 2021. Amazing box set. Album with a sporting theme. Well, 999, the biggest tour in sport. This is from 1980. 999 is a great punk band from early in the punk era, late 70s, 78. Let's see. Jazz album. Joe Farrell and Louis Hayes Quartet, Vim and Vigor. And yes, I absolutely bought this for the cover. I think this is an amazing cover. And then on the back, it's more. This is actually a pretty good record, though. I listened to it, and it's a pretty good record with just kind of a ridiculous cover. Okay, Best of album. Best of the Animals from 1966. This was a record that I listened to a ton in high school. Really kind of got into the Animals when I was a teenager. Loved the sound. Album with at least 8 people on the jacket. This is Olatunji, Drums of Passion and More Drums of Passion. And there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 people that you can make out on this. Amazing African drum ensemble. I saw them live once in the early 80s, and they were mind-blowing. Let's see. Soundtrack. This is Stanley Kubrick's Clockwork Orange from 1972, done by, well, almost entirely by Wendy Carlos. There's a few tracks that aren't. Show some VCLT. I actually don't have any VCLT records, but Sam, Vinyl Douche, was kind enough to send me Pixies' Surfer Rosa poster, which I absolutely love and haven't hung on the wall yet because we're still doing some, we've been in the house now for 2 years and we're still kind of moving in. I think that happens to a lot of people. Let's see. Album with no writing on the jacket. I tried really hard to find an album with no writing on the front cover, back cover, or spine, but I couldn't manage to pull that off. So I have King Cruel, The Ooze from 2017, which has no writing on the front or back cover, but does have writing on the spine. So got as far as I could go. 7-inch single. This is Candy Machine, Instamatic, and Skeleton 500 from 1995. Candy Machine were a great post-punk, post-hardcore kind of band from Baltimore in the 90s. Really great band. Colored vinyl album. My favorite colored vinyl that I've come across so far is the Raconteurs. This was a Third Man release from 2018. The record is from 2008 originally, Consolers of the Lonely. And this is the 10th anniversary edition. And it's released on this gold foil. I don't know if you can catch that quite right, but it's a really, beautiful colored version. And then the last one is an album from 1982, which, God help us, is 40 years ago. And that will be X's Under the Big Black Sun. So I would say one of my favorite records from that year, easily. Yeah, so that's it. Final Tag 2022. Thanks for watching all the way through, and we'll see you shortly.